I did Google how it ended.
Well, you're a fucking idiot. Why do you do stuff like that? All right. Well, I'm going to have to edit this. God damn it. Or no, do we just roll with it? What's the best way to really start it?
I said to figure this out before.
It doesn't matter. Shut up.
We should have written this down.
No, it's not good to plan.
So we'll say our names.
Okay.
And then I guess who we are, like what we do, why like we're at all relevant to any life ever.
We're not.
And we'll say the name of the podcast. So I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Hayley.
And together we're writing duo shit. All right.
Get it together.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Hayley.
And together we're writing duo Elizabeth Hayley.
And we are not all right. And that's the podcast you're listening to right now.
A hodgepodge of our daily craziness and wacky lives. Thank you for listening. Done.
All right, that's pretty good, right?
Yeah, I think that was perfect.
So here we are again. It is the middle of February. Happy past Valentine's Day to my other love, Elizabeth.
My soulmate.
What did you get me?
I got you the same thing that we have to show for a podcast in January.
Nothing. Okay. And also the
Nothing.
same thing I got you for your 40th birthday. Nothing. I'm terrible. I am a terrible friend, and it's not going to change. So, yeah. So let's talk about that. We did record, and it is not up. Despite lack of trying, I could not edit it. We were too fucked up. My dog was barking too many times, and I got really frustrated, and everything was cut into like a million little pieces. There's like that book, right? A million little pieces. That's what our podcast was, and I can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, we're just going to start fresh.
Yeah, so the Cliff's Notes are basically, we had our resolutions, didn't really follow through with any of them, or at least me. And let's talk about the movie and TV show, Promise, or I don't know what we would call it. Commitment?
Yeah, I mean, so you asked, if I wanted to come up with a movie a month for you.
Yeah, like we used to do.
This year, and then I said, if you wanted to give me a show, I can't promise to watch like all seasons of a show, but I can at least start some popular shows that, I
telling you shows to watch, and you don't watch any of them, and you are always referencing movies that I've never seen. So it'll be a nice little swap. So yes. January's, what was it called again? Movie?
30 Days of Night.
30 Days of Night. I think I watched 30 minutes of it. Not into it. I cannot. So I don't have the attention span, number one, to like minutes. But it's all like leading up to something, and I don't know. It was, again, very dark, obviously. And I know you assigned it because it's winter, but I guess because it's winter, I had no interest in watching it. I was like, this is just too much of, I don't know, darkness and cold and like depression, and I wasn't into it. It's not to say it's not a good movie. I actually think I would like it better if I were just watching it on like a summer night or something. I don't know. It was just like too much of what I was already experiencing.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite like horror lines ever is from that movie.
What is it?
So when the vampire, he finds this girl who'd been hiding for a while, and she's like, "Oh God, please don't kill me, please don't kill me." And the vampire looks up. The vampires, they speak like Romanian or something else.
Yeah.
But he like looks up at the sky and then looks down at her, and he just says, "No God." And I'm like, man, that is
Wait,
That is
I
dark.
don't even get it. No God. Oh. Okay, got
Because
it.
she's saying, "Oh God,
Okay.
please don't kill me. Oh God,
Yeah.
please help me." And he just looks at her and he's like, "No God."
Okay. See, I didn't even catch. I was like, why is he talking about God? Like, it didn't even click that it was because she was saying it, but obviously, like, not actually, talking to God. That makes sense. I mean, I don't know if it's the best line, but I can't have a better one because I don't watch anything. So
I mean, it's not the best like line by itself.
it's
It's just like
clever.
a great yeah, and the way that he delivers it is really good.
Okay. All right, that's fair. Now, I gave you some shows, and Breaking Bad was January. So, what are your
Yes.
thoughts?
I'm halfway through season 3.
Okay. Moving right
You
along.
did say in the thing that I had to give it until he shaves his head because I wouldn't like the beginning. I actually did like the beginning a lot.
Okay.
It lost me around episode 3. I only like it when they're cooking meth.
Right.
So whenever they're not cooking meth, I'm not interested. So
Oh, like
about I would say like episode
overall? Like even still?
yeah, like even still.
Okay.
Like I don't mean literally cooking it, but I mean like they have to be in the business.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So like around I guess episode 3 in season 1, they they did the one batch and then they couldn't get it together and then they spent like 3 episodes not cooking, not working together, and I'm like, this is lame. And then they got back together. And now I'm in season 3 where they are again not cooking.
What's happening in season 3? I don't even remember what that one is. That's not the chicken season, is it?
Yes. Well, part of it. I think the
Are you
chicken
there?
season started in season 10. Yeah, are you there?
Hello.
Hello?
Are you there?
Are you there? I hear you.
Are you there? I lost
Hello?
you. I lost you.
Are you there?
Yes. Now I am. Are you here?
Okay. I heard you the whole time. I don't know what happened.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll have to go in and fix that part up. But yeah, no, I couldn't hear you at all.
Okay, I'll just 3, 2, 1. So I think the chicken season starts season 2.
Okay.
And then season 3 continues it. But right now is where the cartel members are coming to kill Walter White for killing Tuco.
Okay. How many seasons are there? Remind me.
5.
Oh, all right. Okay. I thought there were more, I guess. I don't know why. It's been so long since I've seen it. What's the episode he shaves his head? Do you remember?
I don't know which one that was, 6 or 7.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's farther along then, I realized. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I liked the majority, and I think overall my thing with it was it ended in a way that had actual closure. I feel like a lot of shows don't get that.
So I did Google how it ended.
Well, you're a fucking idiot. Why do you do stuff like that? Seriously, like
It's not
the same because you didn't lead up to it.
I just needed to know
You
because you
didn't.
made a big deal about how hold on. Because you made a big deal about how it ended, I kind of knew that it had to end with, I don't want to give it away for anybody who might still watch it, but like I knew it had to end how it ends, like ultimately. I just didn't know how that came about.
Well,
And
that's
I
why
kind of
you have
just
to
wanted to make
watch.
sure that it well, I don't want to do that. I don't like the anticipation of like
Oh my God.
wondering whether I'm right or wrong. I'd rather just know, and now I can appreciate it.
Wait, you cut out a ton.
I don't know why. I'm on the highway.
So weird. I'm just like here in my house. Let me send you another link.
And you're not cutting out for me.
That's weird. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to edit this. God damn it. Or no, do we just roll with it? Okay. So, all right. So you looked up how it ended. You needed to know, blah, blah, blah. Do you read the end of books before you?
Not always. No, usually
Not
I
always.
actually stopped doing that. It depends, but not usually because I don't know. Like I read mostly male romance, and like it's gonna end the same way.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, that's fair point because there's nothing to like wonder about that. All right.
Not usually.
Okay. So what else is happening? Why else are you not all right? I have many reasons always. But let's hear yours.
I mean, I think my major not all right is that I am so unmotivated to do anything. I don't want to work out. I don't want to write. I don't want to.
Yes.
I don't want to do anything.
That
I don't
is
want to do anything.
exactly. So yesterday, my quote unquote workout was that I got on the treadmill and walked like slowly, like 2 miles while I did stuff on my computer. Just because I was like, I have to do stuff on my computer. And I thought I might as well get on the treadmill while I do this so that I'm not a complete lazy ass like every single day. But I'm not motivated to do anything either. I keep saying I'm going to write, and I actually want to write, but then I never actually do it.
I know.
I
I
know.
want to write if for no other reason than for it to be done with.
Yes, I know. I know, and I'm
But
glad to hear you say that, because I was feeling like, oh my God, I am like just, as always, I mean, that's nothing new, dragging my feet. Elizabeth's probably waiting for me to just like do it because she only has one more part to write. So I'm actually like really super excited that you're as unmotivated as I am, because I don't feel as guilty.
yeah, no, I don't. I mean, I said that I was like last week, I'm like, all right, I'm going to write and be done. And then I got sick because my son gave me and my husband both colds, and I was sick like all week. And I was like, nope, it's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I wasn't doing anything else because I was sick. So like, I actually could have written because I was just sitting around.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I just say like every day, I think, today's the day. Seize the day, and then I don't do anything. Only the
No.
things that I have to do, which are like, running around and napping and shit like that. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
I mean, and I have been really busy with like the kids. The kids have a lot going on.
I can't say that for myself.
But still.
Yeah. I mean,
Definitely.
yeah, I'm not all right for many reasons. Those were going to be some that I haven't, like, I haven't been working out. I have been pretty good with the no sugar thing, no added sugar, with the exception of like a couple days where I ate like a couple cookies, but definitely have cut down tremendously on the amount of sugar I've eaten and have felt better. So that's good. But because I've been doing that, in my mind, I don't need to do anything else. Like, that means that I don't need to work out. That means I can just like sit on the couch or whatever and not do anything. And that's what I've been doing. So it's actually made me like a lazier, slobbier person. And I'm not all right because I think between the time we did a thing last time, a podcast last time, and now I have become a realtor and I've been selling houses. So like yet another job and it really is just ADD times 1,000. Like that's really all that is. It's like I do something and then I'm like, all right, on to the next thing. Like Gemini, I'm a Gemini, as and there is no truer Gemini than me. So, it's like, oh, this new thing is fun. I'm going to do this for a little while. And then that's just how I live my life. Like, it's just thing after thing. I do like this, though. So, then I'm like, everything else
That's
gets
good.
backburnered. And that's, I don't know. It's a flaw. It's a tragic flaw. My tragic flaw.
A tragic
Is that I just keep jumping from thing to thing. I don't know what my problem is. It's really bad.
Yeah,
but...
my tragic flaw is that I don't, and now I'm like, oh god.
Well,
this again.
What is my February movie? Since it's the beginning of February or middle of February, I think you
It's gonna be
told
Bride
me.
Wars.
What is it? Bride Wars?
Bride Wars.
Oh, I feel like I've
For
heard of that, but I
Valentine's
haven't
Day.
seen it. Okay.
It's a comedy.
All right, I can do that. Light. Maybe I'll even
Very
actually
light.
work out while I watch.
Yeah, it's Kate Hudson and Anne Hathaway.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anne Hathaway, I can take and leave her. Same with Kate Hudson, but I'll trust you. I think I can get through this one.
It's a good like Valentine. I picked it because of Valentine's Day.
Okay.
But it's.
Does it take place during Valentine's Day?
No, it's just about like what I mean. They're brides.
Like
so
love.
It's just about,
Okay.
Love and all that. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Kind of.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not a big Valentine's Day person, so I'm glad it doesn't take place. Like, I'm glad it doesn't have anything to do with actual Valentine's Day. No. Dude, what am I going to do? You know, now that we're just having like a conversation with each other. And if the few people listening want to give me some ideas, like speaking of weddings, I have to officiate my brother-in-law's wedding in like 3 months. And I have no clue what I'm doing.
So what, did you get ordained or whatever you have to do for that already?
Yeah, well, wait. So I forget if I even told you, but like I was looking at how to do it, and so I went on to the Universal Life Church, or whatever it's called, website. Like right after they asked me, like, okay, well, let me see what I need to do. And it clicked, like it said, like, you know, fill in your email to find out more about becoming ordained or whatever it was. So I'm like, okay, they're gonna like send me something. And I filled out my name and my email, and I hit next. It said, congratulations, you're ordained. I'm not even kidding. I've been ordained for months. And so I get these emails that say like, dear Minister Hayley or whatever. And it's like, God. And it'll be like, in these trying times, blah, 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 you know. So I'm a realtor, a minister, a writer, a notary, a fitness instructor. I mean, you name it, I do it, or I have tried it. I don't know. So, but I don't know, like, what do you say at a thing like that? Like, I'm not good at stuff like that. And people say,
I mean, just print something off.
That's what I think I'm going to have to do. And that's what my husband keeps saying. Like, just go online and pick something quick and like read it. I'm like, but that's not.
And then you gotta get like a big book, because they always are holding like a big like.
Oh, maybe I'll bring one of our books. Perfect. Book. What's the biggest one we've written?
Like a folio. You need like a.
Yeah. To really celebrate the mood, I have brought the wedding agreement and given everyone a copy.
So I feel like, God, remember what a nightmare writing the wedding agreement was? Yes.
And I don't know why, because I feel like it was a good book. What was our problem?
It was so complicated we vowed never to write children after
We vowed. I love that we vowed. Oh, right. Okay. I forgot there was a kid in it. But is that the only book we've had? Well, I mean, Pieces had a kid in it. That was
it's
before
not really
that.
The only one. Yeah, it was before. I feel like we've had a kid at other times too, or like a sister. I think we had like a sibling in the Sexpert book.
Yes.
The Sexpert had she had like a sister.
She like took I was gonna say possession. What's the word? Custody of her? Like their parents died or something?
Yes, but no, the wedding agreement was like a nightmare. We planned it. We always do this. We plan it out. We're like, this will be really easy to write. And it was a nightmare from a plot perspective of like actually trying to flesh it out.
I don't remember why though. Like why, just because there's a kid, is it a problem? I don't know.
Well, because I think there was like a shared custody, and like, would the kid be here then? And we need her to be at this place with this, and like treating that like as sensitively as we needed to. And I think that's also right before I had Mason, so we wrote it in like a month.
Oh, okay. And this one that we're writing, which should be easy, has taken us months and months and months and months.
Yeah, but it is easy, and that's just us.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like it's easy, like it's not a difficult thing to write. There's no kid in it.
There's nothing happening like normal.
Except for the one that she's fucking. He's 22, so basically a child. But yeah, the wedding agreement. I forgot about that book. I don't have enough copies to give out at this wedding, so they're not getting that one. But I'll have to get some other book to hold. You're right. I think I can go on. I did see. So this wedding is in New Jersey, and we're in Pennsylvania. So I'm going to have to like drive to New Jersey at some point, I think, to their county thing. And,
Yeah.
you know, like do what, like register myself or something. I'm not really sure as a sex offender. I don't know what I register as. But I have to like alert them. I will be in
I'm coming. You're coming
I
to
will
New
be
Jersey.
in the state. It's like I'm in prison. Like I have to like get permission to leave the state and like, and I think I have to. Why did they pick me? I have no clue.
Yeah.
What?
Why did they ask you to do this?
Because they, I guess, they claim they wanted me to be a part of it in some way, shape, or form. I feel like they just felt obligated to include me because they obviously don't know me at all and don't know that I would not have cared 1 ounce of care that I was not included. To the point where over Christmas, I actually asked them, do you still want me to do this? Like, please alleviate me of this burden. And they were like, yeah,
God.
of course we want you to do this. You are going to be perfect for this. Like when they really said, other than like they wanted to include me, but they didn't think I wanted to be in Bridesmaid, which obviously I do not. So thank you. But, and like, it's my husband's brother. So like, it doesn't really make sense that I'm a bridesmaid. Like she has her sister, cousin or whatever.
Right.
And best friends. So they also said we didn't want to, like, we're not religious, so we didn't want to pick an actual, like religious person to marry us. We didn't want to pick some random person. So we thought, who can we pick that would be like, that would number one be fine talking in front of people, and number two be like really good at it. And they came up with me.
Yeah. Wow.
No, I mean, like, listen, I'll talk in front of people, but I'm not good at things like this.
So I feel like you'll be able to find online like scripts, but like that allow you to like, it'll say like add anecdote here.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So I think that you'll be able to find stuff to help you. Are they having this videotaped?
I'm sure that they will. God.
Yeah, good.
I haven't thought of that until just now. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. And so my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law keep saying, like, what dress are you getting? What, like, you've known me for 20 years. You know that I don't know what dress I'm going to be in. Ask me in a month. I still won't fucking know. Like, I don't know. A fucking judge robe, a priest outfit. Like, I don't know what to wear to this thing. I've literally Googled, like, what do women who are officiating weddings wear to and like nothing comes up. Like, I don't know what to wear. How dressy are you?
I would just wear a black dress.
But they're all in black dresses. So like, I don't want to match. So the bridesmaids are black.
Oh, okay.
They're in black. So otherwise, yes, I would 100% just get like a nice black dress. But, and I'm like, I don't want to be in some color that's going to like attract attention.
So listen, if you don't wear burgundy, I'm never speaking to you again.
Burgundy?
We always write that in.
Oh yeah, that people are in burgundy. Yeah.
Burgundy.
Or baby blue, the guys do. I could. Or I could just, wear like a white dress. Totally fine, right?
totally
puffy
fine.
White dress with like some kind of sparkly things on it. It's totally fine. Yeah, I don't know what I'm wearing. And I still won't know, like, the next time we talk about this. So, I mean, I'm just gonna have to wing it. Like, I don't know. I don't have any anecdotes.
I expect no less.
I don't have any anecdotes about them. I don't have any. I think I'm going to start with like, I'm not sure why I'm up here. Or I'm not sure why I'm up here. Do you take this person?
But I do know, that's how you start. That's actually good, because then you can be like, but we all do know why Shannon and
Tyler.
Tyler. Like,
I should say, what's your name? Yeah.
We do know why Shannon and Tyler are here.
Yes,
They're
that's
here to
true.
express their love for one another.
Okay, can you write this for me?
Sure, I got it.
Okay, cool. If you write it, I'll say it.
Okay.
I'll read it beforehand just to make sure that you don't put any big words in there or anything that is going to embarrass me. But I'll read it. And it needs to be short, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, that's happening in June. So literally, wait, what is it? February, March, April, May. Okay, so it's 4 months. So I have 4 months to figure out what I'm going to say up there. And then Nick has to give the best man speech. What would be fun is if I started reading it and then I was like, see, this is why I can't be trusted to do anything. Because in my mind, I'm like, it'd be fun to start reading it as if I accidentally took Nick's best man speech. And then was like, oh, fuck, this isn't the right one. Hold on. No, I can't do that. I have to be serious, and I can't do anything
I know.
seriously.
That's the problem, is that having you part of the ceremony, that's like the important part.
I know, like, can't I DJ or something?
No.
No. Yeah, so I don't know. I have that happening now that I'm a minister. But I do know someone who knows the chick from the Golden Bachelor from Aston, right near us, who she's a wedding officiant. So
there you go.
I may just need to interview the woman from the Golden Bachelor, find out what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing.
I'm sure that she will totally respond to you.
I mean, she will if the person we know is like, go talk to this chick, she's clueless. I think that she would. But yeah, I'll probably forget about it, obviously. And yeah, so what else? That's what's going on in my neck of the woods.
So I mean, I also have an I'm not all right, because I just got the bill for my daughter's dance competition.
Oh God!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Can you pay for food this week, or should I like?
I don't. So they actually gave us a heads up. So one competition payment is due in March and one is due in April. So I have a little bit of time to stress over it.
1 month apart. How much are they? Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is this just for, like, what is it for? Because I would have no clue. So what is it for?
So it's a competition. She's doing a group dance, a solo, and a trio.
Are they like separately charged?
Yes.
Like you pay per, okay. I'm going to say 600 for total.
You're like almost dead on. One is 305 and one is 340. So
okay.
645.
Okay. All right. Because I thought you said 3 things at first. Not 2. So my guess really would have been 400 because I figured 200 a piece, and I thought you said 3.
She's doing 3 routines.
Oh, okay.
But it's 2 competitions.
Okay, got it. All right. Okay.
And that's not including like obviously her monthly tuition.
Oh, okay. Which is what? Like
and all
200?
the costumes for those things.
Oh.
Yeah, it's about
Jesus.
So
I mean, I always hear dance is expensive. So like I'm not overly shocked by it. I don't know how people do this that have like multiple girls that are in this. Like
they
when
work
you have
in the dance studios.
Several girls, yeah. I'm gonna teach dance, even though I don't know anything about dancing. Yeah, I don't know how people pay for that.
Yeah, no, I don't. I'll let you know. I'm not sure either.
So it's 600 each month or 300 each month?
300, a little over 300 each month.
Plus the normal 200.
Plus the normal.
Yeah. Oh wow, yeah, that's a lot. 500 a month for 2 straight months. Yeah, that's why I'm not looking forward to Nolan going back to karate. I've enjoyed his time off, not having to drive him and also not having to pay. Has been nice. I'm going to come back to the $200 a month plus the $700 for him to do the black belt thing. And that's right up front.
Yeah, yikes.
So also, wait, I think I talked about, how we talked about all my missing teeth and stuff like that. I mean, not really, but here's a good, not all right. I went the other day, so I have to get these crowns on, which is why we couldn't record the other day. One of the reasons I had to get these like crowns, like fake, like temporary crowns put on like my front teeth, because they had to put one on the one, and they're like, well, you can't put one on one without putting one on the other. And then, because that was from the time I almost lost my tooth, and then and it was like cracking off, like I had to get it replaced. So then they're like, well, you have to do all four, because otherwise it's going to be like different cut, like it's not going to look right. So yeah, it feels like I have dentures is what it comes down to. And they also needed to give me 8 needles of Novocaine. So I told
Oh my God.
them before it started, and I have like a high pain tolerance, and she told me I did. But this is my dentist's daughter, who also went to dental school. Obviously, it's not like a 6-year-old. And she's seen me a couple of times. This is the first time she's done anything like any major-ish work on me. And she's like, yeah, you're like an ideal patient. You don't flinch, you don't, but so I start to feel it. Like, I'm like, I'm starting to feel this. She's like, wow, can you feel this? And I'm like, a little. And she's like, how about this? And she like touches the one thing. I'm like, yeah, I can feel that. So she's like, yeah, I don't know what it is, but your body goes through Novocaine so fast. Same thing with when I had to get that breast biopsy. The lidocaine, like the woman had to run to the other room to get more. They didn't even have enough in the room for me. So, I mean, they had enough here, but she got to the point where she was like, you're actually at like the medical limit. I actually can't give you more. And then she checked with her dad, and he was like, oh yeah, this girl again. Yeah, just give it to her.
Push her over the limit.
He's really funny. He's the one that told me years ago when I turned 30, he was like, oh yeah, it's a shit show from here on out. Good luck. And he was,
Thank you, sir.
I mean, that no truer words were ever spoken. So yeah, I'm like, you are wise. You are one wise dentist. So yeah, now I have these things on and I can't eat anything hard. It feels like my whole front of my mouth, like I'm teething. I can't smile too broadly, or you can see the top where they're like stuck on. They basically file down your real teeth, so you look like a jack-o'-lantern. And then they put these on and glue them on.
Well,
like,
so what do? How do they go in and like fix it so that you don't?
So this is while the real ones are getting made. So
okay.
in like a month, I go back. So it's March 19th. I go back, thank God. And then they put the real ones on, and the real ones will look good. Like they'll look better than like normal teeth. But the way these are, and I don't know, my son's like, I can't tell, like, but they don't have spaces. Like you can't floss, which I don't care about that. But you can't floss because there's no space. It's literally like, it's plastic. She told me it's plastic. So I currently have plastic teeth. I feel like George Washington. Or his were wooden, but they might well be. They'd probably hold up better. So yeah, that's what, and it just feels funny. And I also still have a lisp. So I don't.
I heard it there.
Oh yeah, because I said S, like an S. So because there's no space, it's impossible to not have a lisp. And every time I've interacted with people who don't know me, well, so the people I know that know me, I immediately tell them like, sorry, I sound like I'm like fucking idiot. I have these fake crowns and blah, blah, blah. And then to the people that I just will meet, like I toured these people in a house the other day, and I was like, I'm really sorry. Like I have these like fake crowns in right now. They must have thought I was a fucking lunatic. And they're like, I can't tell. I'm like, I have a list. I definitely can tell. I just need to tell you why I sound like this. I know I sound crazy. And they're like, no, like, you're fine.
You sound crazy now.
I know. And I'm like, why do I do this? Because I need to tell them, because I can hear it. And there's nothing I can do about it. I feel so bad for people who have like actual speech impediments, because I've had one for like 3 days and I can't even handle it. that's all, for this episode, I guess. I don't have anything. Maybe next time I'll have real teeth when we talk.
That would be good. We also should
Maybe.
do another chapter reading. Maybe we'll get another chapter reading in for people.
Oh my God, yeah. That was fun. That was easy. Maybe we can plan that for next week. We'll pop that in there. So we'll read. What are we on? Chapter 3 next time of Pieces of Perfect.
All right. Yeah, we'll work it out. For the Pieces
Okay.
of Perfect.
Yeah. Let's plan for Tuesday. See you next Tuesday.
Okay.
All right.
See you next Tuesday.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
The podcast We're Not All Right is an Elizabeth Hayley production. Nothing is written, everything's a free-for-all, and everything is edited by Hayley. Listen to We're Not All Right wherever you find your podcasts. Thanks for listening.